dites-moi d'où il vient, enfin je saurai où je vais. Maman dit que lorsqu'on cherche bien, on finit toujours par trouver. Elle dit qu'il n'est jamais très loin, qu'il part très souvent travailler. Maman dit travailler c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné. Pas vrai? Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir lui parler, il sait ce qui ne va pas. Ah sacré papa, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Ça doit faire au moins 1000 fois que j'ai compté mes doigts. Hey. Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es, où t'es, où papa, où t'es? Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es, où t'es, où papa, où t'es? Quoi, qu'on y croit ou pas, y aura bien un jour où on n'y croira plus. Un jour ou l'autre, on sera tous papa.
We opened with Papaoutai by Belgian artist Stromae, a powerful performer who inspires this week's guest, Jamila Raqib. She saw him live at an unforgettable setting, the ancient Roman ruins of Carthage, Tunisia. Jamila Raqib is a powerhouse for peace and democracy. As the executive director of the Albert Einstein Institution, she spent years training people around the world in militant nonviolent resistance, championing the kind of courage that topples dictators and changes history. She's worked with legendary activist and scholar Gene Sharp, brought the fight for freedom to global frontlines, and she's not slowing down anytime soon. Want to dive deeper into conversations like this? Join the Gaslit Nation Salon happening every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Meet fellow listeners, talk back to the news, vent, laugh, and help build a historical record in real time. You'll find the Zoom link every Monday when you sign up at patreon.com/gaslit. That's patreon.com/gaslit. And yes, discounted annual memberships are available and you can give the gift of membership. But first, if you're packing for the beach or just hiding from the heat, may we suggest a little inspiring reading. Dictatorship, It's Easier Than You Think is the Gaslit Nation graphic novel featuring our delightfully dodgy narrator, Judge Lackey. He'll walk you through the do's and don'ts of becoming a dictator and staying one, while dodging those pesky activists and journalists out to ruin your authoritarian dream. Grab your copy and get ready to laugh and maybe cry a little at your local library or bookshop.org. Now here's a word from Judge Lackey.
Want to have some fun?
Yeah.
Attack the press, but use them first. From the morbid fascination with Hitler's trial to the tabloid frenzy over Trump's rallies, dictators rise by dominating press coverage. And the best part? The press won't realize it until it's too late. Learn more in the greatest book ever written, starring me, Judge Lackey. Dictatorship, It's Easier Than You Think. Almost too easy.
And now, here's the Gaslit Nation self-care Q&A with Jamila Raqib. What's a book you think everyone should read and why?
Oh my goodness. I'm so boring. I read like stuff for the field. Let me put that aside, okay? So obviously I read a lot of stuff in the field, but I'll say, just to answer your question, I read the trashy, fun mystery novels, like the Girl in the Window and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I love it. It helps decompress. Yeah, totally.
What's a documentary everyone should watch? And it could be like a trashy documentary.
I like Winter on Fire, since I'm speaking to a Ukrainian. And I still need to watch yours. So I'll say Winter on Fire until I watch yours.
Okay, great. Well, mine is a thriller. It's drama.
Oh, it's not a documentary.
Yeah. Everyone thinks I made a documentary because they just think there's no way this person made, because, you know, it's like you're talking to me, you know me. So we all know a documentary filmmaker, but not everyone knows a screenwriter who made a drama, I guess. All right. What's a dramatic film everyone should watch? You could say my film now. No, I'm just kidding. What's a dramatic film or comedy?
Oppenheimer.
Yes. Good one. I have the script. Who are some historical mentors who inspire you?
Well, the obvious one is Gene Sharp, but I have great respect for the person behind me, Gandhi. and what we call the frontier Gandhi, which is a very, very important figure in nonviolent resistance in the India-Pakistan region where I was born. And he led a movement of 100,000 people at a time, that was basically unthinkable. And he was very powerful in undermining the British rule in the area. So his name is Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan.
Did he leave behind any work for us to follow, or is there anything on him for us to get more information?
Well, much of the work around him sees him in the context of the Indian independence movement, even though he operated quite independently and emerged independently. But there is a book called The Frontier Gandhi. My father, Jamila Raqib, he wrote a chapter in Gene Sharp's book, which is called Waging Nonviolent Struggle. And the chapter is about, that case study that took place in the 1930s. And so that's one place that you can find out more about him.
The Frontier Gandhi.
Yes.
What's the best concert you've ever been to in your whole life?
Well, I saw, let's see, I guess, do you know Stromae?
Of course I know Stromae. He's from Belgium.
Yeah, I saw him in some ruins in Tunisia, like in some Roman ruins in Carthage. So that was pretty spectacular.
That's one of the best concerts anyone has ever said on the show.
Nice.
Yes, you won the award for concerts.
So much fun.
Yeah, Stromae famously made a viral video. He's this gorgeous, he's just adorable. Like, he just looks so cute. Like, I just want to pinch his cheeks like he's like my son or something. But he's this dashing Belgian artist who creates amazing, like, just music you want to dance to, feel good music with a lot of depth. And he's hugely popular in French-speaking countries. And he is so widely popular that he did this hilarious viral video where he played for free on the streets of New York City in Times Square, and no one knew who he was. And it was just hilarious because it's like, oh my God, that's Stromae, like right there, like giving a free concert, and people are just walking by. How dare they? But yes, he's great. So what are some songs on your playlist for battling the dark forces?
Now you're going to make me go into my spot. Oh my God.
I need music.
I'll send you some.
Oh no. Anything on the top of your head?
I mean, I like old school stuff. Like I like, I don't know, Ring of Fire, and like I like Johnny Cash, and I like Springsteen. I think that's hits differently these days, and I don't know, I guess I'm a child of the 80s, so I like a lot of that stuff.
And the Springsteen biopic, it's not really a biopic, it's about the making of his album Nebraska. That's coming out in October, starring Jeremy Allen White, who I've had the pleasure of meeting a couple times, who's a total sweetheart. And that is coming out in October, everyone. I'm so excited for that.
Okay.
Yes. I'm like building off of all your answers. You're inspiring me. Who or what inspires you to stay engaged and stay in the fight?
I think what inspires me is not a single individual, but I think we absolutely have to keep going for people who don't have the luxury to give up. And I think sometimes this feeling that everything's going to hell and it's all over and we're facing a dark future is a bit of a luxury. There's people in situations, very, very difficult ones, that are fighting and living to see another day. And we need to be inspired by that.
What's the best advice you've ever gotten?
Again, boring, but important, which is like, think quietly, think before acting, like study, develop your own capacities. It's more than one sentence, but it's this idea that, we have a sense of outrage. How could we not? But actually, it's important that we act in ways that actually don't just make us feel better, but produce some results, produce some outcomes that lessen suffering, that stop harm, and that what we do matters. And that starts with some quiet thinking. People think, we may not have time for that, but I think otherwise we risk wasting our energies.